Hi. Oh, first video 2015. Oh, yeah. Hmm. Does anyone notice? It's gone. Anyways, on to the video. This is. If you know me, you may know that I am a fan of the Cartoon Network series Ben 10. Say what you want. I really do not care because I like this show. But I am actually going to be doing a list of the 10 most interesting facts that are not well known even within the Ben 10 fandom itself. So let's get started. Originally, the species of Ben 10 known as Celestial Sapien, Ben's alien, that is, this DNA sample is named Alien X, actually came from a planet known as the Vesda, but eventually in Ultimate Alien, this idea was changed to a place known as the Forge of Creation. Cannonball is an Arburian Pelorota from the planet Arburia. However, on his original toy, there was a card that came with it that listed him as two different species, the Arburian Pelorota from Arburia, but also a Vulpanic Tortugan from the planet Vulpan, which is also the home planet of another one of Ben's aliens, Wildmutt. Now, I guess this would make sense considering what happened to Arburia about a week prior to the events of the episode where Ben unlocked Cannonbolt, that Arburia was destroyed. It would make sense that some of them would migrate, and it seems like they migrated over to Vulpan. However, while we're on the topic of Arburia, Arburia was actually the closest planet of Ben's aliens. Yes, the closest planet of Ben's aliens to Earth. Now, here are the designs. These are prototypes of the Ben 10 alien Upchuck. Now, right here, you see, this is the closest that you actually get to the actual Upchuck that made it into the original show. The only difference is his tail is actually a bit shorter and he doesn't have this stuff in his stomach. However, four of these designs actually did make it into the show. Over here, you have Spitter, one of Ben's aliens. Here is the closest you actually get to Artaguana, another one of Ben's aliens, but that actually is where Artaguana derives from. Now, these two are also in there, but they're not as Omnitrix aliens. They are as villains. Right here we have Sploot, and right here we have I can never say it right. Snickrip. Which is actually, if you flip those around, Mott backwards is Tom, and Snickrip is Perkins, who is a very notable art director from the show. This is Chameleon, another one of Ben's aliens that is not very notable because he only ever appeared in Ultimate Alien. However, he was going to appear in the fourth series, Omniverse, to spy on an alien lawyer named Chad Smith, but then the story changed. Here are three of Ben's fire aliens, Heat Blast, Swamp Fire, and Ultimate Swamp Fire. Now, this is to lead us into the next trivia fact, which is actually that Ben used to have a fire alien first cliche. Heat Blast was the first fire alien that Ben ever used, also being the first alien Ben used at all. Swampfire was the first alien used in Alien Force, and Ultimate Swampfire was the first ultimate form that Ben used, meaning swamp. Well, no. Technically, it wouldn't mean that. No. Forget I was even saying that. Swampfire was the first alien used in the Ultimatrix, which is how Ben ended up becoming Ultimate Swampfire, making him the first Ultimate. That's what I was trying to say. Sorry about that. Anyways, so the cliche of this kind of ended once we got around to Omniverse, because the first alien we saw with the Omniverse Omnitrix was Lodestar, a magnetic alien rather than a fire alien. If you do a little bit deeper thinking like I did, you actually realize that Heat Blast is not the first alien used within the Ben 10 universe. You go on to the end of not even the end of Omniverse just yet. You just go on to the end of season 5 of Omniverse, and you see that an alternate version of Ben went back in time to make sure Ben got the Omnitrix by using Gray Matter, Cannonbolt, and Armadillo, which I guess I might have to show pictures of those guys here in a second. No, you guys can just look those up on your own. I'm not going to do it for just those, otherwise that would take forever. Anyways, but if you go back even further to the beginning of the last episode of Omniverse, you see that Ben and Rook end up going to 1776, where Ben ends up going Ghost Freak, Accelerate, and Mustache. Now, that doesn't mean Ghost Freak's the first alien. You go back even further. Near the end of the episode, not even the end, it's about the middle of the episode, they go to before the universe is even created. And Chromastone ends up being used. meaning Chroma Stone is the first alien used within the Ben 10 universe, not Heat Blast. Usually, whenever Ben turns into an alien, he either names it on the spot after figuring out what it can do, or he names it a few episodes after getting it, or we find out the name before the alien appears, or we even know it exists, or we find out the name of it a little after it first appears, before the name is said on screen. However, well, this doesn't exactly apply to some aliens. Because this picture I'm using is actually a fusion of two of Ben's aliens, Frankenstrike and Snarrow, both of which were originally called Ben Mummy and Ben Victor, to be similar to the werewolf alien Ben had, Ben Wolf. All three of those got renamed to Blitzwolf for Snarrow and Frankenstrike. And Snarrow and Frankenstrike's names were never even said on screen until Omniverse, so that means that there was really no reason to be calling them Ben Mummy or Ben Victor in the first place, except for the sake of having a name for them, and I don't even remember why I had the other alien here. Right, okay. So, Fast Track was another one that didn't get named directly on screen. We actually had to wait for his name to be... I don't remember if we had to wait on him to shout his name out, or if it was confirmed by someone before he ended up shouting it out. I'm thinking it's the second one, but I'm not sure at all. I picked a terrible picture. Oh well, it gives you a full body. Anyways, this is Ben's alien Upgrade. And ironically, Upgrade is not complete, and he, dare I say, needs an upgrade. The reason for this is, now fans, this is a very noticeable, even if you're not a fan. If you see an episode where Ben turns into Upgrade, you'll notice that Upgrade has his human voice just robotic. Now the reason for that is also the same reason why he doesn't have complete powers. Normally his species, Galvanic Mechamorph, can just touch a piece of technology and are able to turn into that for the rest of their lives. Upgrade, however, has to have that technology with him so that it can merge with it, rather than just having it. Now, the reason is because his transformation is actually incomplete, resulting in human voice and not full powers. Every season of Ben 10 ever has had an episode where Ben was transforming between aliens without having to go back to his human form. Omniverse is the first and so far only series of Ben 10 to not introduce its own four-armed alien. Now, this right here is a combination of Four-Arms and Humongosaur, but this does not technically count as its introduced alien. Four-Arms is the four-armed alien of the original series, Spider Monkey is the four-armed alien of Alien Force, Amphibian is the four-armed alien of Ultimate Alien. However, Omniverse never introduced one. This one technically doesn't count because it's not an individual alien, it is the combination of two different aliens. So anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this list. Even if you didn't enjoy Ben 10, this might, I don't know. I don't know if it'll give you an interest in the show, but I'd say at least, if you're gonna try it, don't start with a sequel series. No. Don't start with Alien Force, Ultimate Alien, Omniverse, because they're not as good as the original. Alien Force ruined a lot of things. Ultimate Alien just backed up Alien Force. Omniverse tried to redo and fix what the other two did and then go back to the original, but they also messed up, of course. But nothing is ever going to be the original. Anyway, so there will be another one of these. I'll just let you know that right now. There will be another one of these coming up soon, as I have two lists of these, and I'm currently working on a third list because I really like trivia whenever it comes to things, and especially whenever it comes to things that I like. So leave a like if you enjoyed this video, share it with everyone that you know, and especially if they enjoy this series, because it might just be an interesting experience for them to see a video about some of the things that were secretly in the show that were never actually explained or never really acknowledged. So anyways, subscribe to become an Alan Omelette companion. I haven't said that in a while. And I will see you all in the next video. Bye bye. Also, I forgot to mention that Sif actually has a new channel called Paradox Beyond where he talks about his own Ben 10 stuff that he said for me to mention in this video. So just go ahead and check his channel out. He's only got like one video up so far, but he's going to have a lot more. Just like he'll be doing stuff like top 10 lists, reviews. I don't remember what all else he's going to be doing, but I know he's going to be doing a lot of Ben 10 related stuff. Also, some other shows like Generator Rex and Avatar, but he's going to be doing a lot of stuff. I don't know if I'm going to be able to do anything on the channel with that or not. If I do, it'll be my own recording of it. But anyways, just check his channel out. It's called Paradox Beyond. I'll probably put a link to that in the description below. Anyways, I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.